Hi guys, this is Dr. Ho.
And I'm Dr. Q, and this is Hacking Your Health. So today, we're back in my beautiful backyard where I finally cut the grass. I cleaned up everything. What you think, Doc?
Everything looked very nice. The only thing I would say is everything is dying here. The grass is brown. This aloe vera plant is dying. So my question is, how are we going to get this plant back to good health?
First off, learn how to take care of a lawn. That's what I need to do. But let's say I'm going to add some water. So I'm adding this water, but it's not coming back to life. What's going on, Doc?
Well, if you added water and it's not coming back to life, does that mean the water didn't work?
Of course not. We know water's good.
All right, so what else would you do?
Let's try to add some sunlight. We have our nice, good sunlight here. Oh, it's still dying.
Well, and if you're adding sunlight and water and it's still dying, does that mean you stop there? What else would you do?
Let's try some nutrients. Maybe it needs some good nutrients.
All right, adding good nutrients, water, and sunlight, and the plant is still dying. What's up?
I gotta be missing something big.
You are. The key component here, guys, is time. In regards to the plant here, yes, continue to add water, continue to add sunlight, and continue to give it good nutrients, but give it some time. So over a period of time, as you're doing this consistently, the plant will come back to good health or will come back to life. So we want you to apply this principle of additive health effect into your life. And this principle can be applied to your health, to losing weight. Why don't you give them an example of how this principle is applied to losing weight, Doc?
So when we think about losing weight, what's the first thing that most of us tend to do? We either get a gym membership or we start doing some cardio. So we run, we exercise, we do all these great things, working out. We jump on the scale 2 weeks later and the scale hasn't budged. Sometimes we gained weight. What's up with that? Should I quit exercising?
Of course not. We know exercise is healthy for you, so that doesn't mean that exercise didn't work. What else would you do?
All right, so next thing you would do, we would go into the kitchen, we start eating healthier, making sure we're preparing our foods, preparing the proper meals with the right nutrients, removing all the bad foods from our diet, and then yes, we start losing some weight, but also we sometimes just hit a plateau too. So am I missing something?
And yeah, continue to add good nutrients, good diet, right? Exercise, but does that mean that the exercise, the good diet, does that mean that it didn't work? Of course not, right?
A lot of times we're missing one other thing, and that's what's going on inside our heads. So a lot of times when we're stressed, when we're angry, when we're mad, sad, depressed, whatever it may be, it's causing all these different hormones to be produced inside our body, and those hormones are just destroying our body. So one, we're not able to lose the weight, but on top of that, we start to gain weight because of these bad hormones too as well.
And that's in regards to like losing weight. You know, how about when it comes to your health and you're sick and you're unhealthy and you're trying different things and sometimes you're just giving up too soon, right? You exercise for 3 weeks and you feel like you're not turning the corner and you're still unhealthy and you just give up on exercise. Or you try a new diet plan or good nutrition and all of a sudden you've only done it for a month and you give up on that as well too. What we're trying to tell you here is it's an additive effect, guys. So continue to exercise, continue to eat healthy, continue to have healthy mental thoughts so you're not stressed, right? So that way with the added effects of the each layer of health, overall your body's going to come back to good health.
So at the end of the day, guys, you really owe it to yourself, you owe it to your family, you owe it to our community for you guys to be healthy, because once you lose your health, that's it. Health really is your biggest asset, because what can you do if you're unhealthy, if you're bedridden, if you're sick, you can't even move? What can you really do? So I challenge you guys to start taking small steps and adding things to your health. Take a few things that you see from our videos and just start adding it each and every single day, each and every single week. And you do it consistently for a period of time, I guarantee that you guys will be a lot healthier.
Yeah, so apply this principle of additive health effect, guys, and just keep doing all the right things in regards to good health. You guys know all those right things to do, and just do it consistently over a period of time. I promise you, your body's going to heal, recover, and be healthy. If you like this video, please share it with your friends and family. I'm Dr. Ho.
And I'm Dr. Q, and this is Hacking Your Health.